I don't know how he's still in a job. I literally do not know how this guy is still in a job. Um, and before we even get into Ten Hag, who I repeat, I don't know how he's still in a job. Bruno Fernandes might be one of the worst captains ever. First of all, he has no leadership qualities. That's a fact. He isn't a leader because you see, I'm old school. The captain is a very important role. It's a very important role. It's not, oh, hey, no, just no captain, just no, no. The captain matters because from a symbolic point of view, from a role point of view, that is the guy that clearly leads your team. Roy Keane was a big deal. You could even go back to Steve Bruce. Steve Bruce was a big deal. So from Steve Bruce to guys like Roy Keane, that captain, that leader was a very important role. And I think eventually it became Rooney for United. So how you have a dude who treats the ball like a hot potato, who feels that the ball is a live grenade that needs to be gotten rid of in 3 seconds or less, and in 2 consecutive games when your team is under pressure and you need cool heads, and at the very least 11v11, you get a red card in 2 consecutive games. That's trash. That is 100% trash. So again, for Bruno Fernandes, it was such a stupid idea even making him captain. And for me, look, I'll get to Ten Hag. It is so obvious that you strip him of the captaincy. People say, okay, that may be harsh. No, strip him of the captaincy. Because what he has shown is that, no. This guy is trash. And this guy is not a good leader. And he is not fulfilling the duties of a captain properly. That's the key thing, not fulfilling the duties of a captain properly. Ten Hag. We just saw Villa against Bayern Munich. I don't know how he's not yet sacked. Probably by the time this video goes out, he'll probably be sacked, and he probably will be. Like, I will be Sunday. Well, it's Sunday. I will be shocked if Ten Hag is in the dugout on Sunday. Because, do the math. You were losing to Porto, and then a fridge got you back in the game, so it could be 3-3. If not for a fridge, you'd have lost 3-2 to Porto. Villa just beat Bayern Munich, who just suffered their first loss in several games, and it was a great tactical performance. So you're going to go from playing Bayern Munich, one of the best teams in the UCL, to playing these Boychester clowns. I don't know how United win this. I don't know how United get a W from this. Villa are so much better. Emery is so much better of a tactician. They have so much better chemistry. They're so much better of a functioning team. I don't know how United win this game. I have no idea. I'll give you the best scenario. Okay, United beat them 3-0. Do you still keep Ten Hag? Let's say United, they cook. They play amazing. They destroy them and they beat them 3-0. 20 shots. 9 on targets. They beat them 3-0. Do you still keep him? The real answer is no. You don't keep him. Even if they dismember and destroy Aston Villa, you don't keep him. So my issue is, what is the holdup? Now, there's a rumor leaked that it could be Ruud van Nistelrooy to take over the role. Maybe. But you know what I think? They can't decide. There is someone they want, and maybe they can't get him in time, and they are worried that Ruud van Nistelrooy as an interim may not work well. Here's the kicker here. I agree. There should be questions over Ruud van Nistelrooy, whether he's the right man for this job. But this is where you have to understand how football things work. Things are really bad. It's rock bottom. So what do? This is simple football math. I guys, football, it's football math. A new manager bounce. Just a new bounce. So while you're thinking of maybe a guy you can get right now, 2, 3, 4 games, let's get it like a new manager bounce. Because what players need and what they normally respond to is a new manager, a new voice. It resets the brain and resets everything. Because right now, United, they're stagnant. Under Zero Hag, they are stagnant and they've hit a brick wall. To break down that brick wall, you need a totally new voice who's going to bring in new training regimes, new methods. Guaranteed, Ruud van Nistelrooy, if he's given the interim job, 100% the training is different. It's obvious because Ruud will know that no, we can't keep doing the same things we're doing that has us in this position. And I'm Ruud van Nistelrooy, I'm not Ten Hag. Yes, we are both Dutch, but that's where the similarity ends. I have a mindset and a view of doing things, and I may be his assistant. Doesn't mean I agree with everything that he's been doing, either tactically, strategically, the lineup, the substitutions, or even the training methods. So what United need is a new voice. That's what they need. A new voice. And just a new voice just to give something different. Because as of right now, it's bad. Right now, it's bad because this is probably the lowest United have been. Because yes, there were bad times under Ole, under Van Gaal. I'm just taking everything into account in terms of the morale, the fan base, the performances, the disillusionment, the actual group. I'm looking at these guys. That's why it's funny I'm wearing this jersey here. When we're just looking at faults here, where AC Milan have fallen huge. They're in the UCL. Yes, they've taken 2 L's, and I believe they might be bottom of the Champions League table. So Milan, that is the biggest fall. In terms of what they were and what they are right now, Milan is the biggest fall. United, this is the second biggest fall that I've seen. Second biggest fall. There's a reason why they're called Boychester. There's a reason why they're called and they denoted Boychester, because this is a huge fall. So, look, I'll be surprised if Ten Hag is in charge. If I was to make a decision right now, let's Ruud take that game for Sunday. Let Ruud take that game for Sunday. Because you have to know, whatever the results, if they lose, it's going to make it even harder for the new guy to come in to pick this team up and raise their morale. Because you have to understand that with every loss, the morale gets lower, lower, lower. With every loss, it's harder for the new interim or the new manager to come in and pick this team up. Because a lot about getting a team to course correct is mental. Right now, the morale is low. Your captain had just gotten sent off in 2 consecutive games. What does that do for the psyche of the team? And especially you bring in social media and the amount of abuses guys are being received on social media, everything's at an all-time low. So what you want is to nip this in the bud as quickly as possible. And the best thing to do is, bro, the sooner you get a new voice in here, the better. The sooner you get a new voice in, the better. Side notes. That was just the professional half of harmless profession. Now this is the shameless half up. I want Ten Hag to stay for the rest of the season. I want a new deal signed. I want a contract extension. I don't want this guy to leave. Ten Hag should stay and he should cook. Because the longer Ten Hag stays, which means that United, we no longer have to worry about it. I told you, Chelsea, we're focusing on that UCL and that Premier League. Keep Ten Hag in the job, because the longer he stays here, the more United are trash, they're bombs, and the better content we have. Because I told you, it's all about content. Because we need to abuse these guys, we need to insult these guys, and we need to mock these guys. And I told you, Real Madrid, close the border. I told you, Trump lives. Shut the damn border. No more loans. The amounts of United badges I've seen merged with the Real Madrid, bro, they're not even going to Barcelona because of the amount. Because my thing right now, stop the loans, stop the border. But yeah, keep him on the job, 100%. Keep him in the job because, guys, it's good. We need to clown these guys. The more that we can clown United, the better it can be, because that's what is called football reality.